So we have had an incredibly productive day today. It's been long. It's 5:09 on Tuesday right now. We just got back to the hotel. We've been out all day looking at properties and speaking to people, and it's really exciting to actually physically see the places where we're going to be working and just the locations that we possibly could be at. We went to probably well over a half dozen, maybe 8 or 9 properties today, but it was almost all of them were a disappointment after seeing the first one. The first one we went to was a bank. It was built in like 1860 or something, but it was a bank for well over 100 years, and then they turned it into a bar and a restaurant, which they called the bank, ironically enough. But it was I remember it when I was here. It's a beautiful. It's got a basement, first floor, and two floors above that, but beautiful layout, very unbelievably like classy, comfortable, huge floor layout. Above that was a nightclub, then it was a restaurant, but it's a huge floor layout with fireplaces and basically the building itself is a solid structure, but it was going for 2 years ago. It was selling for almost €6 million. So with the economy the way it is here and the way real estate is, they told us today that it was selling for 800,000. That's like 84% cheaper than what it was at its peak. So it's an incredible property, and we're really excited about it. I'm going to put up photos of it. I'm going to put up photos of all the properties we viewed today. Um, so take a look at them. Please pray over them, because this is going to be the building where we start what's gonna really change Ireland and Limerick. And it's exciting seeing all these properties. Most of them we've seen today were very good potentials, but this bank one comes with absolutely everything in there, and it's already set up for us. We just need to get it. So you really need to pray that we find the finances, find the help, and God will provide. But we just really need everyone to just cover this in prayer. So please be in prayer with us about that. The other properties we viewed was some old Sony centers that are in the city. Unbelievable locations again, but buildings were a lot more expensive because of the location of some of them. So, but all of them were unbelievable. Every property we've seen today was really good. So we just need to try and pick through them. We have appointments all week with other realtors to view other properties, and so we're just going to get all the information we have, pray over it, see where God is going to put us. So it's been really exciting. But that part aside, I mean, our location aside, which is obviously a very practical thing, but that aside, the people we're coming in contact with is really encouraging, because the realtors we were with today, we spoke to them about what we're doing, and all of them are just blown away by it. And they're talking about, you know, the way the economy is here right now. It's in the newspapers, there's some of them. This is just one example of what's going on here in the newspapers. There's one here, the Herald, and it's like budget misery. And they're basically, it says here on the front page, you know, they're putting up the cost of gas, which is already at about $8.50 a gallon. So they're going to up the price of gas. They're cutting Garda pay, police pay, cutting all salaries. They're increasing all taxes. So there's going to be a revolution here soon. But when we were telling people about what we were doing and the idea behind that, you know, we're going to start a church, but we're going to do this in a way that we're going to be known for our generosity, that the profits of this goes right back into the community. All of them were so fascinated by what we were doing. I mean, just the concept is so far from what people have in their minds here. So I'm getting really pumped up about it, because it's neat to be able to put your hand on something and actually imagine you being here changing a city for it. So I'm meeting with a ton of Christians tomorrow, a ton of church people about it, and you might pray about that as well, because it's going to be pretty negative from them. They're going to, you know, just hurl stuff at me to be able to say, don't you dare come back and do this. And I might be shocked. Some of them might actually be encouraging about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're not. They haven't been so far. So you might pray for that I'm just able to deal with them and do what God wants me to do. And I'm sure to have some good insights, but not to be discouraged in what God has called me to do just by speaking to some negative people. So I'm going to meet with them tomorrow. Dan has and his wife have had a great time viewing these properties. Dan is just blown away by the solidness of all the structures and how cheap they are right now. So it's a great time to come back. I mean, you could rent here, and it's all an option to rent, but renting for 2 years or 3 or 4 years has your property paid for most of them. So it doesn't really make sense to throw your money down the drain like that. So as for us going around speaking to the people, tonight we're going to go out and meet up with one guy who's a potential to be able to help us here. So his name is Elton. So you might pray about that as well, and see if he'll be able to help us. I don't know if he's the going to be able to do it or not, but we'll see. He definitely has a lot of potential to help us in what we're doing. So keep us in your prayers. Tomorrow's going to be important as well. We're going to out view more property tomorrow. I'm going to try and put it all on the website for you guys to be able to click on, to be actually be able to see the properties, so you can kind of get a feel for them as well, and let me know what you think about it. Give me your feedback. Put it up on the Facebook page, what you think of these properties. And just your thoughts on that. But again, thank you for your prayers. Thank you for watching this. I really appreciate being able to share this stuff with you guys, and knowing that there's so many people out there praying for us here, because really we're setting the foundation for this, and it needs to be strong, it needs to be solid, and it's great knowing that you guys are out there praying for us while we do this. So thank you so much, and I will put those videos or those photos on pretty soon, and you can view them. So thanks, God bless, and we will see you guys later.